I just wanted to align myself with the comments of Senator O'Mara and Senator Palmisano, and I do agree with our previous speaker that these policy, and we mentioned this on the floor yesterday, these sorts of policies are not necessarily, are not best done in the budget. Bail reform and discovery reform were creatures of the budget process, but regarding the more policy, the clean slate, I have a very significant concern with the fact that we've once again forgotten victims. The Senate One House now has the clock start with regard to the automatic sealing of misdemeanors after 3 years and felonies after 7 years. The clock starts upon release from custody. So as the example, with the example I used yesterday on the floor, if you're sentenced to 5 to 15 years, the 7 years expires on that felony sentence prior to you being released from parole. Although it does say that, or Senator Kruger did specifically say that, it was if someone's still under the jurisdiction of the parole department, or corrections or probation, that it wouldn't be sealed, but that still doesn't stop the clock. So in that example, if you're given an indeterminate sentence of 7 to 14 years, you're released at 7 on the 14th year and a day within a week or so of you being released, the case is automatically sealed. And I think that forgets about, yes, there is a debt to society that needs to be paid. I think we all agree that it needs to end at some point, but that's too soon. So that's something I have a very significant concern with, in addition to the other items that were mentioned. But Chairman, this is a process. I hope these discussions will continue. I hope we'll consider, even with the New York City mayor and my constituency is begging for, is some judicial discretion, that the final budget sees something along those lines, because we need to do it now. So as a standalone, I don't see it happening before April 1st. I hope that will be considered by this committee. Thanks for the opportunity to make a few